Hey everyone, this is Left Jab. I hope your day is going super great, especially since we have a new One Piece chapter today, 988. When it comes to the cover story, I think we're all ready to move on. But if there's a huge payout other than the family reuniting, I'm ready to get there. As Kaido realizes the minks were waiting to enter their Sulong forms, Jack makes his way to the top of the structure. He mentions that he won't allow them to get close to Kaido. But Inu and Neku are furious to see the man that they declare brought their country to rubble. Now, disclosure, I'm not the biggest Raizo fan, easily my least favorite scabbard. But this moment where he declares that he is the man they were hiding and keeping safe was amazing and had me very emotional. He also says that he will repay his debt during this war. Now, we know Oda is the king of foreshadowing, so does anyone else think he may be killed during this war? Anyway, the Guardians and the Musketeers tell their leaders to focus on Kaido, and they will take on Jack for them. At that moment, they all transform into their menacing Sulong forms. Out of all the forms, I think Chancelot looks the creepiest, but the coolest one was Giovanni, the zebra. Maybe it's because his Sulong mixed with his stripes looks amazing aesthetically. All the minks simultaneously growl at Kaido and transform, leaving us to wonder what Inu and Neku's form will look like. Jack yells that their forms won't last very long and to not back down. To me, this seems a little like the minks will initially have the upper hand, but as their Sulong forms fade, they will lose. But I guess we will see. Another number is also revealed, and he is number 7. Nothing too special about him. Next, a moment happened that I appreciated. Queen mentions that Jack went above, and King says, unlike Queen, he thinks ahead. I like that because it shows that Queen is more of a reactionary character. When something happens, he reacts, but very rarely does he act, which you will see in a second. Shinobu tries to rescue Momo, but King grabs her head like a bowling ball and tosses her off the balcony. Now, something that sort of bugged me during all this is the fact that while different things happen, Luffy is just spectating and watching what happens. Doesn't he have Big Mom right in front of him? Shouldn't he start fighting her or launch an attack against a strong enemy? While everyone is worried about Shinobu, Momo's chains crumble. King and Queen notice and see Momo flying away. King tries to intercept Momo, but it is then revealed that Sanji blocked his kick and his invisibility wears off. King yells for Sanji to hand back Momo, and of course Sanji's response is to toss Momo to Shinobu, who is gliding in the air, and stays to fight King. King yells for Sanji to hand back Momo, and of course Sanji's response is to toss Momo to Shinobu, who is gliding in the air, and stays to fight King. Not only was Sanji kicking King super awesome to see, but he had an emotional line stating to Momo that he thought that him declaring his name to Kaido was amazing. This really shows me how much Sanji and the rest of the crew care for Momo, like he is their little brother. King flies his sharp beak straight into Sanji. Sanji tells him that it's dangerous and that he is gonna put a hole in him. Also, he calls him a bird bastard, which I thought was a perfect Sanji phrase. King tells Sanji he wants to split him in two as they crash into a building. During all of this, Luffy is still just spectating rather than doing something more important. Finally, Luffy acts and tells Yamato to watch Momo and Shinobu. Yamato has a weird moment saying that it's her son and should be no problem to watch him. With this whole wanting to be Odin, I believe Yamato's end goal and fulfillment will be that she realizes she doesn't have to be Odin to be great. She just has to be herself. I guess we'll see. Big Mom is then riding on Zeus, swinging Napoleon, looking very menacing. She declares she will kill all the intruders so they can get back to their feast. She also mentions that Luffy has ruined the tea party, wedding, and the feast, and has always ruined her fun. I love when stuff like that is listed to show just how crazy Luffy is, especially when it comes to a Yonko. Luffy dodges the Yonko attack and realizes if he goes to the roof with her following, it will be too difficult to fight them both. Big Mom calls for Zeus, but realizes she doesn't have him. There is some great composition where some samurai mention that she is so strong and the outside world is super crazy, also relaying the message that they have no idea who she is, but realize she is as strong as Kaido. Big Mom sees that Nami has stolen Zeus and chases her down while calling her by her epithet, the cat burglar. Nami says Zeus needs to choose, but he says he can't defy Mama. To be honest, I am really ready for this Zeus-Nami thing to be over. I personally don't want her to keep Zeus because devil fruit-wise, I don't know how her powers work. Having someone else's weapon created by their devil fruit seems a tad weird, and I don't know how much she'll be able to control it. As Big Mom closes the gap between her and Nami, Nami cries, saying she is done with Zeus. At that moment, Frankie crashes his motorcycle right on Big Mom's face, while Brooks slices Zeus in half. There is this panel where Big Mom is laying down dazed, saying, "Ugh." Yeah, I'm getting amnesia vibes right now. Who knows, next chapter Big Mom could have amnesia. The last thing I want to mention is Nami calling Frankie Big Bro. It's an amazing callback to his nickname back at Water 7. Next week, there is a break, so we will have to wait in agony to see what's next. I can't believe we are close to 1,000 chapters. It's right around the corner. Thank you all for watching. Remember to like, share, and please, please, please subscribe. Look out for me next time. See ya.